beautiful beings. Welcome once more to Shelter in the Storm with the Course in Miracles lesson 120. Okay, we are finishing off part 7 of chapter 7, the totality of the kingdom. We're just going to backtrack a little bit, reread a little bit for context, just to finish that off so that we understand what I'm talking about somewhat. Attack could never promote attack unless you perceived it as a means of depriving you of something you want. Yet you cannot lose anything unless you do not value it and therefore do not want it. This makes you feel deprived of it, and by projecting your own rejection, you then believe that others are taking it from you. You must be fearful if you believe that your brother is attacking you to tear the kingdom of heaven from you. This is the ultimate basis for all the ego's projection. Being the part of your mind that does not believe it is responsible for itself, and being without allegiance to God, the ego is incapable of trust. Projecting its insane belief that you have been treacherous to your Creator, it believes that your brothers, who are as incapable of this as you are out to take God from you. Whenever a brother attacks another, that is what he believes. Projection always sees your wishes in others. If you choose to separate yourself from God, that is what you will think others are doing to you. You are the will of God. Do not accept anything else as your will, or you are denying what you are. Deny this, and you will attack, believing you have been attacked. But see the love of God in you, and you will see it everywhere, because it is everywhere. See His abundance in everyone, and you will know that you are in Him with them. They are part of you, as you are part of God. You are as lonely without understanding this, as God Himself is lonely when His sons do not know Him. The peace of God is understanding this. There is only one way out of the world's thinking, just as there is only one way into it. Understand totally by understanding totality. Perceive any part of the ego's thought system as wholly insane, wholly delusional, and wholly undesirable, and you have correctly evaluated all of it. This correction enables you to perceive any part of creation as wholly real, wholly perfect, and wholly desirable. Wanting this only you will have. Wanting this only, you will have this only. And giving this only, you will be only this. The gifts you offer to the ego are always experienced as sacrifices, but the gifts you offer to the kingdom are gifts to you. They will always be treasured by God, because they belong to His beloved sons, who belong to Him. All power and glory are yours, because the kingdom is His. That completes part 7 of chapter 7, the gifts of the kingdom. And now, let's move to our review lesson 120. Still for the 5-minute review as early as you can in the morning, and as late as, or at last thing right before we go to bed at night if possible. or at least in the last hour before going to sleep. Repeat these 2 lessons. 109. I rest in God. I rest in God today, and let Him work in me and through me, while I rest in Him in quiet and in perfect certainty. And lesson 110, I am as God created me. I am God's son. Today I lay aside all sick illusions of myself and let my Father tell me who I really am. And for 1 minute on the hour, I rest in God. And on the half hour, I am as God created me. 2 more my favorite lessons. And in a year of forgiveness, Jesus comments about lesson 120. You are blessed beings, indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. I have to say that you are all doing beautifully. A tremendous number of you right now feel very inspired by these teachings through this particular format. Of course, we inspired this being to do the lessons because you all need them. You all need to understand the power of your minds. You really need to understand that being distracted and led astray by the world does not serve you. It has wasted too much of your precious time already. We want you to go inside, align with love, and let go of your resentments and fears. All the things that do not feel good. What is left is your true self as God created you. You have merely dumped a lot of untrue ideas on top of that truth, and you know they are not true because they make you fearful, angry, and judgmental. So own that part of you deep within. When you go into your meditation time, repeat the phrase, I am as God created me. Then feel your way into the consistent and perfect consciousness that you are. You have traveled through many bodies. You've had baby bodies, child bodies, and teenage bodies. And there you are in the background, observing. You have gone through many trials and tribulations, and there you are in the background, observing. Just imagine that you let go of all the trials and tribulations and remain with that pure, clear, observant, wise self that you truly are, connected to all that is through love. It is a beautiful experience indeed, and you step closer to it each day. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Namaste, blessed ones.